Welcome to another episode of Med Chronicles, and I'd like to thank all of you for subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button below, and thank you so much for that. So what's today's episode about? Before you came into medical school, okay, maybe in high school or even now in medical school or in the uni, you probably heard some crazy funny stuff about medical students or medical school that you were probably wondering, like, are these things true and all that. So today's episode, we are busting myths. Yes, so today's episode is a Mythbuster episode, and I'm just going to pick out some few things that I've heard people say, and maybe things that I also thought before I came into medical school, and then I realized that, oh, okay, it's this way because of this. So some of them probably have some explanations to them, so I'm going to try my best to explain it the way I see it. And also, some of them are true, some of them are not true at all, so we're going to see which ones are which. So let's start off with the most common one. Medical school is all work and no play. I'm sure you've probably heard this before. So medical school is perceived to be all learn, and medical students don't make time to have fun. But this is so not true, okay? Except you're that kind of person who actually doesn't like to have fun and doesn't like to, stay away from your books once in a while. But on a general, we do have fun too, except when we have examinations or test, task, assignments, or there's too much tension, and then we probably have to stay away from a little fun so that we can concentrate on the books. And it's normal for every other course. I mean, if you're doing any other course, when it's time for exams, the fun kind of comes to a pause and all that. So it's normal in medical school too. When it's time for exams, when it's time to do the work, we do the work. But then when it's time for fun, we do the fun too. The second one is a thought I also had before I came to medical school, and then realized that, oh, it's not like that. And that is, there's too much competition in med school. But I can say for a fact that there is no competition in med school. In fact, this thing used to scare me. I thought, if I come to medical school and everyone is so brilliant and there's supposed to be competition, like, it's going to be really stressful. But medical school, the only competition you have is probably with yourself, trying to be the best version of yourself. Maybe you wrote an exam and you had a C, and then you probably want to do better, so you go up to a B or an A. That's the only competition there. It's with yourself. So if you try to, be the best version of yourself, and then it makes you like the best among the rest, then that's a plus for you. But honey, we are all just trying to pass the exams and move on. Of course, we should know what you're doing. You should, seek more knowledge. You should want to learn and know what you're actually doing, because you don't want to be giving wrong diagnosis and causing more harm to patients in future. But on a general, we all just want to pass, okay? Passing is the aim. The next one, I've actually heard people say a lot, and I'm like, why does it have to be so? Which is, medical students date medical students. But with this one, I've actually put some thought into it, and I've realized that it's only natural that when you interact with the same people, when you are always with the same people, around the same people, doing stuff with the same people almost all the time, you get acquainted with it. It shouldn't be something that you put in your head that I'm coming to medical school, so my boyfriend should be in my class or should be my senior or junior course mate. Something like that. That's no. Because what if he or she is not your soulmate? Like, maybe your soulmate is somewhere out there and then you are concentrating somewhere else, okay? Plus, try to be flexible. Diversity is nice. Okay, so I'm sure you've probably heard people say this. You're a doctor already once you're in medical school. This one actually goes to our aunties, uncles, house people, elder relatives. We are not doctors yet, okay? Except you want us to do some guessing, okay? That one we can do it. And of course, we know some stuff, okay? And it also depends on the level you are in medical school. So you'd be able to, say something about someone's condition, okay? But we are not even allowed to do the whole prescribing drugs thing, okay? It's not safe. Me, when I'm asked, I just try to say something. So you'll be like, oh, my leg hurts. Then I start asking you fall, what happened? Did you hit against something? and then I end everything by telling you to go to the hospital and, you know, seek further consultation. So the next one is medical students don't like dressing up and are not fashionable. This one I totally disagree 120%. Like, being fashionable is something that is an individual thing, okay? In every class, you're going to find some people who, you know, always dressing and looking pink and all that. But you also find those people who actually just really care about covering themselves or, you know, wearing clothes. That's it, okay? And it's exactly the same with medical school or class. I actually know a lot of medical students who always look fly, okay? So it's not a general thing. It's not something that you can generalize about medical students. Now, take a look at this picture. Like, come on, is this picture trying to depict that medical students don't date? Or, because if that's the, I mean, I know a lot of couples in medical school serving us some couple goals and all that. And it's something that really goes on. Again, like I said earlier on, in a class, in the department, you'd find those people who don't do stuff like this, but you're going to find the people who also do stuff like that, okay? So when you try to generalize it, that's when it's wrong. The next and last point is medical students are too religious. So this point is so not solid. It doesn't hold at all, and it's so wrong, because I know a lot of medical students who don't even remember the last time they attended a church service or went for, you know, a Friday Juma prayer, but it hasn't stopped them from being medical students. So again, if you try to generalize this one, then it makes it wrong. Okay, so there's probably more, but with all of these points, there's some bit of truth in it, okay? But it shouldn't be something that characterize a medical student by, to the extent that when you don't fall in any of those categories, then you're termed unserious or you're tagged as not looking like a medical student, okay? Because most definitely you'd find that some medical students fall in these categories, okay? I, for one, I fall in the medical students are very religious category, okay? Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and let's get interactive, okay? So tell me in the comment section some of the things you've probably heard people say about medical students, or some perceptions you had about medical school or medical students. So that brings us to the end of this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Please like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.